Alright, hey guys, Wolfblade coming at you. And this is another Real Talk segment. Today we are going to be going over the Pokemon Presents 8/18/21 because the date matters. But the newest Pokemon Presents. Um, I guess now I haven't seen it yet. We're gonna do a reaction, and then we're gonna kind of go over my thoughts, and we're gonna just kind of look at a few things. I even brought up the website just in case. We're just gonna kind of go over everything that we see here. I'm kind of excited about this trailer because I'm actually really pumped for the new Diamond and Pearl remakes. Um, Diamond and Pearl was kind of like my renaissance to Pokemon. So, it's going to be kind of cool to go back and kind of revisit those. Um, Hoenn, like Gen 3, I just did not really like real well. So I kind of felt like I was getting out of Pokemon at that point. And then when I came back for the Gen 4, I was like, yeah, I like Pokemon still. And then of course I want to see more about this Legends Arceus or Arceus or however you want to pronounce it. Um, I'm curious to see more of that. That game looked awesome. It looked like, well, it's gonna be the same thing as everybody else on the internet is saying. Looks like Breath of the Wild, but with Pokemon. The only issue I had with it was some of the graphics did not look so good. So par for the course for Breath of the Wild. When it comes to frame rate, at least. So I want to see more, see if they came any further, if anything changed as far as all that goes, or at least get a little bit more information on it. So um, I will stop yammering here and we will go ahead and bring up the video. And let's go ahead and see what we got.
Hello everyone, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company. Today, I'm happy to share with you our latest updates on a number of games. First, we'd like to share some news about Pokemon's first strategic team battle game.
Oh, starting off with
Unite.
Pokemon Unite.
The
I'll tell
Nintendo
you what,
Switch
this game is
version of the
more
game
popular
has
than I
already
thought it
been
would be.
released, and the release of the mobile version has now been set for September 22nd. In anticipation
the
of
mobile version, yeah.
launch,
Yeah, okay.
pre-registration has begun today on the App Store and Google Play Store. Nintendo Switch and mobile device users can play together in Pokemon Unite. We hope as many people as possible.
That's pretty sweet. I'm glad that they're doing, like, more companies are doing these cross-platform things.
Based on the number of people
We're gonna go ahead and turn this up just slightly.
Thanks to a special campaign happening now. We hope you'll all pre-register and look forward to the mobile release. Players who are quick to jump in with the Nintendo Switch version that has already been released can also receive Zeraora's Unite license as a launch bonus.
You know, I still haven't turned this game on yet. I downloaded it to check it out and I haven't even touched it.
And finally, I'd like to give you all a preview of some of the Pokemon that are slated to join in future updates.
Mamoswine. Ooh, Sylvie! I love my V's. I gotta have my V's.
Look forward to more from Pokemon Unite in the future. Now, I'd like to share some news about a few of our other games.
Cafe Mix, that other Pokemon game I haven't played that I wanted to play.
Cafe Mix is getting a revamp, and with it, a new title. Pokemon Cafe Remix.
Cafe Remix?
The puzzles have been refreshed with the addition of new elements with which you can mix, link, and blast puzzle icons.
Can I play with my controller? I would definitely play it more if I could.
be tons of Pokemon new to Pokemon Cafe Remix and new dress-up options. You'll also find more ways of growing and developing your staff Pokemon, so this renewed puzzle game is sure to be something that can be enjoyed for years to come.
This game is like super cool looking.
Pokemon Cafe Remix will open its doors this fall.
The only issue is I want to play with my controller. I don't want to do touchscreen.
Pokemon Masters EX celebrates its 2-year
Pokemon Master
anniversary.
Sex.
Dynamaxing is here. Signasuit Leon has arrived, and he's partnered up
Signasuit
with Eternatus.
Leon
Team up
with
brothers Leon
Eternatus.
and Hop to face Eternatus in the legendary event currently underway.
So Hop
Celebrate the 2-year
canonly
anniversary
has
of Pokemon
Zamazenta.
Masters EX. Players will get the chance to scout up to 100 sync pairs at no cost. Plus, 3 different legendary events are returning at once, meaning players can team up with 3 legendary Pokemon. N will be returning in a special outfit as part of a Master Sync pair. N and his Pokemon are able to target all opponents with their attacks. Look forward to seeing N as well as other 2-year anniversary.
I'm glad
sync
that they're
pairs
like
soon.
kind of like bringing out all the Pokemon, like
Then, starting in September,
like
a new
antagonists,
story arc
protagonists.
unfolds. Villainous organizations are stirring once more as the story takes a darker turn. You won't want to miss it.
Like kind of giving them a personality and stuff. Like it's pretty sweet, but I just never got into it because it's like purely a mobile game.
Also, if you log
in
into the
every
game
sense of the
after this
word.
presentation, you can receive a present of 3,000 gems as our newest campaign begins. You won't want to miss it.
I just do not care for mobile games that much. Pokemon Go's 5th anniversary.
Pokemon
5
Go,
years
which is
already.
celebrating
Whew.
its 5th anniversary, will have Pokemon that were first discovered in the Galar region appearing in the wild. The Ultra Unlock Part 3 Sword and Shield event will begin on August 20th, 2021 at 10 a.m. local time. Players can look
Sword and
forward
Shield,
to seeing
huh?
Wooloo, Squavit, and Phalanx during the event. The legendary Pokemon Zacian and Zamazenta will also be appearing in 5-star raids. It
Of
seems that
course,
the sudden
but you'll
appearance
never
of
be able to
Pokemon
catch 'em,
originally discovered in
sure.
the Galar region has something to do with the mischievous tricks of a certain mythical Pokemon. Be sure to take part in these events and discover the truth behind these curious appearances.
I mess around with Pokemon
Your
Go
adventures in the real world will
just
only continue to grow
casually
in
every
Pokemon
now and
Go.
then. I don't play it very seriously at all though. So
Next
like
up,
anything
we have
like
some news
raids
about
and
the
stuff like
Pokemon
that, I
Brilliant Diamond and
I don't
Pokemon
get
Shining
into
Pearl
really.
games.
So I never get any kind of super rare Pokemon. Oh my god, it got loud. Look at the goofy starter Pokemon. Hooray! It was adorable. The meat and potatoes. It's so very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Your very own tale of grand adventure awaits. It looks so good. Like for an old school game, it looks really good. Everybody's all chibi-fied. It looks like they combine the old games with like Let's Go graphics kinda. Ooh, they brought back the whole sticker thing. That's kind of cool. They had so many cool revolutionary ideas for this game. It was also one of the very first games that you could That is awesome. You can still dress up. Oh, and you can do the contests again? That's cool. Yeah, boy, the underground! Dude, me and my friends had so much fun doing the underground. Like, I know a lot of people hated the underground, but my goodness, we had so much fun. You just goofed off and did all sorts of goofy things. I had so many stones and rocks in my bag. Team Galactic took my Pokemon away. They took other people's too. Team Galactic, Team Galactic, Team Galactic. Oh yeah, got Glacy and Leafeon. My whole party for pretty much the playthrough, for the most part, was nothing but Eevees. I did have like my Infernape and I used Dialga and stuff like that. Shanks. I guess maybe I didn't start off with all Eevees, but I ended up with all Eevees. Very nice. We might have to slow down that trailer though and really kind of take a look at that. I think I'm gonna go with a pure Eevee team this time around though.
Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl is now just 3 months away. Let's review the main points of these revitalized games.
After 15 years, Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl have been reborn into Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl.
Adventure in the Sinnoh region.
This adventure takes place in the Sinnoh region, a land rich in nature with towering Mount Coronet at its heart. As the protagonist, you'll adventure across the region, catching wild Pokemon and making new friends as you strive to complete your Pokedex. Along with your partner Pokemon, you'll overcome the gym leaders of each area and aim to become the champion. You'll also encounter traces of the Sinnoh region's myths, passed down through the generations.
Yep, this sure is Diamond and Pearl, alright. Oh my goodness, I forgot about Barry. God, he's such an...
He's a famous professor researching Pokemon evolution.
I guess he's not, like, as bad as some of the new rivals, but he is pretty annoying.
As a Pokemon trainer through your friendly rivalry.
Friendly rivalry. I'm sure people rioted.
Rourke is one of the gym leaders you'll take on during your journey. He uses Rock-type Pokemon.
Rourke used rocks. No duh.
Galactic is up to something. There appears to be some sort of lofty goal behind all their audacious activity.
I didn't. Really, I forgot him, but like, he's easily forgettable. Then you got my girl Cynthia. My girl Cynthia, man, she is.
Gameplay features from Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl have been revamped and powered up for these new games. In the Grand Underground, you can participate in a number of activities, such as
I'm so glad that they kept the underground.
Base and decorating it with Pokemon statues. There are also places down there called Pokemon hideaways, which didn't exist in Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl.
I hope you can do something online with them.
The Pokemon that appear in the Pokemon hideaways will change depending on which statues you have placed in your secret base. It seems that some of the Pokemon living in the Sinnoh region can only be found in this place. So be sure to fully explore the Grand Underground spread out beneath the surface of Sinnoh. You can use the stickers you'll collect on your adventure to customize the effects that appear when Pokemon spring out of Pokeballs, such as confetti. or
Yo,
fireworks.
Uber, thank you
By
for
collecting
the
stickers at
50
various
months in a
locations along
row.
your journey and decorating
Much
with them,
appreciated.
you can make
Thank
your
you, thank you.
Pokemon battles even more fun.
Welcome back to
One
the
new
pack, my
feature
friend.
that was not available in Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl is the ability to change your outfit. Wear your favorite styles on your adventure.
Doesn't look like there's like a ton of. It looks like it's all
In Super
pre-made
Contest shows,
costumes.
your Pokemon can dance to the rhythm of the music, proudly show off a contest move, and aim for a successful show. Cooperate with your partner Pokemon to really work up the crowd.
I'm kind of glad contests are back. I want to
In
try
the
to give those
Union Room, this
another
release
try.
allows you to use not only local communication, but also online communication to interact with
Nice.
trainers all over the world in real time.
Oh,
Please enjoy
that's great.
battles and Pokemon trades with many other trainers. You can walk around with any of the Pokemon that appear
You
in
can
the
walk around with your
scenes. Enjoy your
Pokemon.
journey
Oh,
through
that's
Sinnoh together with
great.
your partner Pokemon.
I'm so glad they're bringing back that feature. That's
Encounters with all
nice.
kinds of people and Pokemon and the mystery behind Sinnoh's myths await you. We hope you look forward to starting an exciting adventure with new gameplay features in the Sinnoh region.
I hope they didn't water down Cynthia. I hope they made her like just insanely difficult.
Please wait just a bit longer for the start of your adventure. But that's not all. A special
Only a few more
Nintendo
months.
Switch Lite Dialga and Palkia Edition will also be released to celebrate the launch of these games.
Oh, they're doing a
This
Diamond and
special
Pearl one,
Nintendo
huh?
Switch Lite is dressed up with
I'll tell you what,
art
I
from the legends of
loved if I was
Pokemon,
gonna get a
Dialga,
Switch
and
Lite
Palkia,
or
where you
Light
combine
Switch.
the special Nintendo DS Lite Onyx,
I would
Dialga,
get
and
the
Palkia Edition
Zacian
that
and
was released
Zamazenta
back in
one.
2006,
I love how it
combined with the
looks.
original game's launch. It will be
This one's
available
not
for
bad
purchase
either. This one
beginning
looks a lot more
November 5th,
professional and sleek.
2021. Look forward to it.
But
Next,
I like
we have some
the
information
other
for
one.
you about the Pokemon Legends Arceus game, which is being developed by Game Freak.
Who else would it be made by? Yeah, I really wanted to see more information on this. This is a tale of a time long ago when the lives of humans and Pokemon did something. I don't know. I can't tell if that's YouTube compression or if the graphics still kind of are hit or miss. That's a cool scene. Is that YouTube compression? What am I viewing this in? 1080p. This area looks awesome though. Like it looks so old-timey and stuff. I like it. Looks like it's got like some Pokemon Conquest like kind of looking. Can sneak around. Can dodge. Throw Pokeballs. What's that? It's a floofy dog. It's a floofy Growlithe. Regional variant of Growlithe? It's so floofy. Boy, that looks awesome. Oh, you can like glide and stuff. That's kind of cool. Just like every other open world game that's stole from Breath of the Wild. Oh, that's a new thing. And that's a weird looking Stantler. Oh my god, all the regional variants, man. There's a lot of regional variants. Everything becoming evil. Why is everyone trying to kill us all of a sudden? This actually looks really good. This looks awesome. Okay, so there's great balls. So there's different ball types. Oh, this looks so good. Oh, I saw a V. Is there gonna be some new Pokemon that we don't know of yet? An anime! Wait, no, that's typical for Pokemon. I really like the box art. January 28th. Okay.
That was the latest trailer for Pokemon Legends Arceus.
I can't believe they're releasing games like
Let's
3
take
months
a
apart
closer
from
look
each
at
other.
some of the elements introduced in the video.
Pokemon Legends Arceus is a brand new title that opens new doors for the Pokemon series by
It does
using
look a little
action
bit
with
better and a little
RPG
bit
elements.
smoother than
Your
the first
adventure
trailer.
takes place in a region known as Hisui. During a long ago era,
The
when it was
Hisui
rare for
region.
people to live in harmony alongside Pokemon. Mount Coronet
I thought
towers
this was
over the
supposed to be
center of the
feudal
land,
Sinnoh.
with sprawling, diverse, natural environments surrounding the mountain on all sides. These different areas are home to a rich variety of Pokemon ecosystems. In the future, this land of Hisui will come to be known as the Sinnoh region.
Oh,
Set
okay,
out
so
on an
Hisui
adventure
gets
with the goal of
renamed
completing the first ever Pokédex
to
for the
Sinnoh.
Hisui region.
I guess. Why would they do
The
that?
bustling Jubilife village will be the base for your adventures. It's home to the Galaxy Expedition Team, made
Go
up of
figure,
people from
Jubilife.
various other regions, with divisions such as the Medical Corps, the Security Corps, and the Survey Corps, which researches Pokemon. Professor Laventon's field of study is the ecology of Pokemon. He came to the Hisui region along with Pokemon he met in various other regions. He entrusts one of these Pokemon to you. Captain Silene is the leader of the Survey Corps. Though she may seem to treat you harshly, deep down she's your biggest supporter, and she watches over your progress with care.
I have a feeling that these people
Commander
are like
Kabuto
the old
oversees the
school
entire
Team
Galaxy
Galactic.
team. He's a dependable leader who has earned the unwavering trust of his team members.
It's like real
When
life,
the
we don't
commander
call it the
recognizes your
USSR.
knack for Pokemon
I
research,
do.
He allows you to join the team and has you work as a member
But then
of
again,
the
that's
Survey
me just
Corps.
trying to spurt knowledge instead of being correct.
The duty of the Survey Corps is to observe and catch Pokemon to shed light on how they live. Your survey duties hold the key to unlocking the true purpose of your adventure, and in the course of your work, you'll visit various locations within the Hisui region. Your
Hisui.
excursions outside the village will begin by preparing at a base camp. At these camps, you'll be able to prepare for your survey work.
Okay,
by
so
buying
just
items
got
or
normal
crafting new ones
normal
from basic
shop.
materials.
Crafting. That's kind of
In the
cool.
Hisui region, you'll find that you'll be vulnerable to attacks from wild Pokemon. Take too much damage from their attacks, and you'll black out. So
And
use
you'll
caution
die.
when you're out doing your survey work. When your Pokemon are hurt, you can return to a base camp to rest up and recover.
Okay. Okay.
Once you've
That's
completed
Pokemon
a survey
Center.
assignment, return to the village and report the results to whoever requested the job.
So is it mission based?
Pokemon live all over the place. Get close to them and aim carefully, then throw a Pokeball to try to catch them. You'll find that not all species of Pokemon react the same way when they spot you. For example, some Pokemon will immediately flee, so you'll want to hide in tall grass when you approach them. Aggressive Pokemon, on the other hand,
I'm
may
really
leave
glad
you
that they're
weakened
trying to
in
make
battle.
these
There are a
Pokemon like
variety of tricks to
unique
catching
and
them all.
individualized.
obtaining
like
one
real
of your own
animals, you know?
Pokemon near a
Like
wild Pokemon and a
a
battle
lion
will
is probably
begin.
gonna chase after
You'll
you,
find that a single
where
Pokemon may
a
get to act
bird's gonna
multiple
fly away
times in a
from you,
row,
you know?
depending on its speed stat and the moves that it uses. You can also choose to have Pokemon use their moves in two different styles, Strong Style and Agile Style. Using a move in the Strong Style will increase the move's power, but the Pokemon's action speed will be lowered. Using a move in the Agile Style
Oh,
will
so there's a
decrease
rock
the
paper
move's power,
scissors
but the
element to it
Pokemon's
too. That's
action
kind of
speed will be
nifty.
raised. You'll find the Strong Style will come in handy when you see a chance to end a battle with one powerful move, while the Agile Style is great for situations where acting multiple times in a row will give your battle strategy a real boost. Use these different styles as the situation demands to gain the upper hand in battle.
So I seen like overworld battles, and then I seen like
When you
those kind
report
of
the
battles
results
where
of
you're
your
like
survey work to the
cutscene battles.
professor, information will be added
So it's
to
like,
the Pokedex.
what triggers
You
what?
can advance your research and fill in more information by doing things like catching Pokemon, seeing them use certain moves multiple times, and more. Seek out and meet lots of different Pokemon to complete that Pokedex.
Oh, this is gonna be an OCD person's
Now,
biggest
we'd like to
friend.
introduce some of the Pokemon living in the rich natural environments that are spread out across the Hisui region.
I can already think of
This
a
Pokemon with
few people
distinctive
who would
antlers
just be
is
like,
known as
I
a
gotta
Reindeer.
complete
Reindeer belongs to the
everything.
Stantler that has managed to live in the harsh natural environment of the Hisui region. It has strong ties with the local people, and it has been treated with great care and respect in this land since ancient times. Garments made with the fur shed from its beard, tail, and legs are highly prized as warm winter clothing. This Pokemon is Basculegion. It can swim with great power.
Basculegion?
Basculin that live in the Hisui region can evolve into this Pokemon if they become possessed
Oh,
by the restless
a
souls
regional
of other
variant
Basculin
evolution. That's kinda
people
cool.
that have perished during their journey upstream. This Pokemon gains power from the souls possessing it, letting it swim on and on without tiring. There are also Pokemon that can be found living in this land in forms that have adapted to the environment of the Hisui region. This Pokemon
Hisuian
with its
variants.
great, majestic wings is the Hisuian form of Braviary. It comes to Hisui in the winter and can imbue its screeches with psychic power to generate shockwaves. This Pokemon, which works with a partner, is the Hisuian form of Growlithe. It is a very wary Pokemon and appears to protect its territory.
He is a
Hisuian Growlithe's
floofball.
soft fur is an excellent insulator, allowing it to stay active and lively even in this chilly land. The horn on its head is made of rock, but it breaks easily.
Seems
so
like everything is
Hisuian Growlithe
floofy.
uses it only when it'll have the greatest effect. The Pokemon Arceus holds the key to this story, but what connection does it have to your adventure? We hope you look forward to finding out on the day when you can finally
I
meet
think
the
I could get
true
into
Pokemon
this.
of the
This is
Hisui
gonna be
region for
cool.
yourself.
It's more like an adventure game, you know, with like some RPG elements. I could get behind that.
Those were our latest updates on these new entries in the Pokemon series. Pre-orders for Pokemon Legends Arceus,
November
Pokemon
19th and
Brilliant
January
Diamond,
28th.
and Pokemon Shining Pearl will become available on Nintendo eShop after this broadcast.
I will definitely be
We'd
picking
also
up
like
both.
to announce that support for these titles is planned to come to Pokemon Home, the cloud service for Nintendo Switch and compatible mobile devices in 2022.
Nice.
Keep an eye on our upcoming announcements for further details.
I use Pokemon
As
Home
for ranked
quite
battles
a
that
bit,
so many
actually,
people
surprisingly.
enjoy, these will take place as before in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. We hope you all have fun participating in even more competitive play in the future.
Wait, ranked battles will not take place?
Those are all the latest updates we can share with you today.
Why
We hope you're looking forward to all the
why
exciting
ranked
Pokemon
battles not
adventures to
take
come.
place in those games?
Thank you all for tuning in and watching.
Okay. Very interesting. That's kind of weird that they put like that little disclaimer there though about the ranked battles. I wonder how many people are going to be upset about that. Because I mean, there's always people, you know, wanting ranked stuff. So that's interesting. But yeah, no, that looked awesome. Um, I'm very excited for both games actually. I'm excited for both for various different reasons actually. So what I wanted to do next, I wanted to bring up the website here. I wanted to see if we could find any other kind of news and kind of go over it. They got information on Pokemon, like the presents. They got information on Arceus, Diamond and Pearl. We'll go to video games and see. I guess we'll look at Arceus first. So yeah, survey, catch, and research wild Pokemon. So you got Pokemon to collect, missions to do. Like, I can already think of people like just going nuts with this. Like, I need to 100% it. Catch wild Pokemon. Seek out Pokemon. Pokemon live freely in all kinds of places, in grassy fields, forests, and out of the water, to name a few. There may be certain Pokemon behaviors or even entire species that you will witness only under the right conditions, like Clefairy coming out at night, I'm assuming. Observe Pokemon to learn their dispositions. Wild Pokemon will react to you differently depending on their species. Some may come right at you and attack, while others will run away as soon as they spot you. That sounds. I actually, again, I really like that idea. I think that's pretty sweet. Because not all species are created the same. Um, Battle can be a critical step in catching some Pokemon, while Pokemon become easier to catch after they've been weakened in battle. Well, go figure. Carefully aim and throw a Pokeball. You can try to catch wild Pokemon by throwing a Pokeball at them. When you find Pokemon that you want to catch, get close to it and then try to catch in a Pokeball. Aim carefully at your target and hit it with your ball before you miss the opportunity. If a wild Pokemon doesn't pop right back out of the Pokeball you hit it with, then you've done it. So I'm assuming you can just aim and catch a Pokemon, or maybe there's like overworld encounters, and like if your character touches the Pokemon, then it starts like an actual like Pokemon battle or something. How to start a battle with a Pokemon. If you throw a Pokeball containing one of your Pokemon at a wild Pokemon, a battle will begin. Oh, okay. So you can choose to throw a Pokemon out. So if you don't throw a Pokemon out, um, and just throw like the Pokeball right away, you can try to catch it that way. Or if you throw a Pokemon out, then that starts a battle. So that's kind of cool. You will enter battle seamlessly rather than transitioning into a battle specific screen as in Pokemon games. I think a lot of people are gonna like that mechanic. Like I don't know. I I think it's gonna be very refreshing. I think that's gonna be kind of cool. I'm sure there's gonna be some purists that are gonna be like, no, we needed the other way. But um, I don't know. It's definitely something that's gonna be cool to try. Time for a Pokemon battle. The flow of battle in Pokemon Legends Arceus works differently than prior games in the Pokemon series. In the past games, battles have proceeded one turn at a time, with each participating Pokemon typically taking one action per turn. In Arceus, Pokemon's stats and other factors determine how many actions a Pokemon gets to take. Okay, so it's like a legit like RPG, kind of like Final Fantasy or something like that. So like if you have like super high speed, that might play a factor into it. You could probably hit the thing like 3 different times or something. So that's kind of cool. I like that they're pushing the envelope. I like that they are experimenting and trying new things with this. That's exactly what this feels like, actually. It feels like that this is like the experiment um that they yeah, Final Fantasy X was actually exactly what came to my mind when when I heard that. But like I said, this is like the experiment. It's like all the other games is like playing safe. Like we know people like this, we know it's gonna sell, we know it's gonna work. This is like them trying to push the boundaries and see if this is going to work out or not. And I can totally see Game Freak starting to add some of these ideas if they're popular, if people like it enough. I can totally see Game Freak adding some of these in future like mainline games. Pokemon can learn 4 moves at a time to use in battle. In this game, the moves your Pokemon can also be unleashed in 2 new ways, Agile style or Strong style. They kind of went over that a little bit. So it's kind of like a rock, paper, scissors. Like, well, I guess not really rock, paper, scissors, but only 2 types. Using, let's see, Agile style. Using a move in the Agile style raises the user's action speed, which may make the user's next turn comes sooner, but lowers the move's power. Okay, and then Strong style pretty much powers up your move, but you lower your speed. Wonder why they didn't do like a rock, paper, scissors thing and only went with like 2 variants. Um, like that. That's kind of interesting choice. That they didn't do like the rock, paper, scissors thing. How to complete the Pokedex. Be faster, be strong. I mean, yeah, pretty much. You add information to your Pokedex by catching Pokemon, but catching Pokemon once won't be enough to complete the Pokedex entry. Thank you. Oh, that's gonna be sweet. It's like, yeah, you have to catch multiple Pokemon to figure out how these Pokemon work. Like, it just makes sense. That's awesome. Um, and then completing research tasks, or you'll need to study the Pokemon and complete research tasks to increase your research progress on it and flesh out the Pokedex's entry. This is something I thought that they should have been doing like long time ago. Like it's just so cool. It's just so cool. Um let's see. Completing research tasks will also contribute to your work with the Galaxy Expedition team and raise your team rank or rank as a team member. Okay. And then base camps are basically like a Pokemon Center, I'm assuming. Whenever you leave Jubilife Village, set out on an excursion, your first stop will be one of the base camps. I wonder how difficult this game is going to be. It's probably not going to be real difficult. You may become unable to go with your survey if you take too much damage, whether it's caused by wild Pokemon attacks or falling from high places. Fall damage! If you get into danger, don't be reckless. Use your base camp to the fullest effect. And then, of course, they mentioned the crafting system, which is pretty sweet. I really like that they added crafting. It's literally Breath of the Wild, just about. It's great. It's fantastic. Smoke bombs. When thrown, these balls create a cloud of smoke that reduces visibility in the area, which will keep wild Pokemon from noticing you. Okay, makes sense. Heavy balls. There's jokes in there somewhere. Heavy balls are a special variety of Pokeball that are more effective at catching Pokemon that haven't noticed you. The heavier than regular Pokeballs, so they don't go flying very far. Okay. Sweet. I'm sure this is just gonna go over the Pokemon, the starters. A legendary Pokemon Arceus. Like, we don't know. Wyrdeer? Wiredeer. Wyvern. Wireder. So that must be an evolved form of Stantler then? Of maybe a regional variant? Just like Basculegion or Basculegion. And then of course the regional formats. So basically, you're just there to complete the Pokedex. Yeah, I guess like learn something about Arceus. Did you hear what Japan gets for a pre-order bonus? A special Arceus promo card with the logo of the game stamped on it. Oh, nice. That's kind of cool. I stopped worrying about pre-orders, like, honestly. Like, I'm like, I'll just pick it up whenever I pick it up at this point. Like, I used to be all about the pre-order. Like, pre-order, yes, I want this. Pre-order. But now I just pick it up whenever. It's just funny how things change from, like, even like 10 years ago, like how I used to be and how I am now. So basically, we already know that. Yeah, see, Team Galaxy was once, like, I guess, quote-unquote good guys. Like, that's who you're kind of working for, is Team Galaxy. Or Team Galactic, I mean. And then I guess they became bad. A paid Nintendo Switch Online membership is required to enjoy certain features. Of course. There's a trading post where you can trade Pokemon with other players. That's cool. At least they're keeping like the trading you know, in the game. I hope that there's some like other online functionality. It'd be cool to like be able to do this like co-op, like online with like a friend or something. I doubt that they got that revolutionary though. That doesn't sound revolutionary like what Game Freak would do. Maybe local co-op. I doubt that too. As the protagonist, you will join Galaxy Team as a member of the Survey Corps. Your goal will be to meet every species of Pokemon from every encounter to the Hisui region as you work to complete the land's first ever Pokedex. I mean, that's a pretty straightforward, like, idea. And, you know, there's definitely going to be, like, some meat and potatoes to that. It's kind of cool too because it kind of goes back to the original idea of like Pokemon Red and Blue, you know, gotta catch 'em all. So that's kind of cool. I mean, because that was the main idea. Like you're going on a Pokemon journey, but the main thing was to like catch all the Pokemon or whatever, you know. So Yeah, they went over all these people in the direct. While Legends Arceus is set in a different age than Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, it seems to be there be some connections found between them. I thought that was the whole idea. Jubilife Village and Jubilife City. Jubilife Village is the main base of your Pokemon adventures in Arceus. In Diamond and Pearl, this village has grown to be Jubilife City. Pretty... you could assume that. pretty presumptuous, I guess. Okay, so he must be the the professor of Arceus, basically. The boss of Galaxy Team or whatever. He looks a lot like Rowan. So it's funny because I wonder if like they're gonna try to make all these people like, yeah, this is Rowan's ancestor. This is, oh crap, I forget the Team Galactic dude's name. And like, this is their ancestor. Like, I don't know if their ancestors would still be within the Sinnoh region like years and years. Cyrus, yeah, Cyrus, that's right. But and maybe they're gonna do that to make it, I don't know, easier. They can copy paste models and just alter them slightly or something. I don't know. I feel like there's some shortcuts there somewhere. But who cares? I don't know. It still looks awesome though. Let's go over to the Diamond and Pearl. I want to see the Diamond and Pearl stuff too. Experience nostalgia of Diamond and Pearl. Oh yeah, like they all look copy pasted. I like the chibi-ness of it because it, you know, it keeps it more in line with like how the DS games looked. But when I'm looking at this Dawn model, I'm like, you know, I kind of wish I was playing as that Dawn model, like, the whole time. Like, it's a pretty sweet model. What I really wish is, like, after all this, I want a game... I want a Pokemon game, if they're not gonna do, like, the big open world, like, you can explore any region type game, like if you know, go to Kanto, Johto, whatever, and explore every region that we've been so far. Like that's what I would want. Like I think that would be fantastic, just to have one main game, like an MMO-esque type thing. Maybe even we'll call it pseudo MMO, kind of like PSO 1. But you can go to all these different regions and experience it. If I can't have that, I want a game that kind of has like all the different protagonists, like up-to-date models, up-to-date whatever, and just kind of like, you know, you can have like the rivals and the protags and the antags, but I want something that will combine everything together. Like, I want to see Dawn and Red in the same game. I want to see, you know, Hilda and you know, whoever else. I want to see all the main protagonists. Serena, you know. Like even if it like you can't play at them. Well, yeah, exactly. Pokemon Masters. I want Pokemon Masters, but like in a like adventure setting. That's exactly what I want. I think Pokemon Masters is actually a really cool concept. I just think it's sucky because it's a mobile game. But then again, that's just my opinion. I am not big on mobile games. I don't like mobile games. Ooh, you can get a Manaphy egg too. That's kind of cool. Have a blast in the Grand Underground. Again, they didn't say much about the online features except for the Union room or whatever. I really hope that there's some like online functionality for the Underground. It's a money crunch. Well, that's when I say mobile games, that's pretty much what I mean. Littered with like microtransactions, ludicrous, amounts of money needing to go into it to play, and stuff like that. When I say mobile game, that's what I'm kind of referring to as just a general classification. But yeah, the Underground had like wireless connectivity in the original as well. Diamond and Pearl was also one of the very first Pokemon games. It was actually the first game that had the opportunity to talk to your friends through Wi-Fi that I can remember. I remember I had like a cell phone. I could call my friend or something on the cell phone or something, but because that was kind of new technology back then. Like that was kind of, just starting out. But like we would always talk to each other because it didn't cost, back in the day, it used to cost like time, minutes. You only had a certain amount of minutes you could talk on the phone. Now it's unlimited everything, but we used to like call each other through Pokemon. It was fantastic. I mean, obviously the quality of like the 3DS and stuff, or not the 3DS even, it was just the regular DS. It was terrible. But that's how we used to talk over the DS. It was great. So yeah, the Arceus and Diamond and Pearl, it all looks really good. I'm happy with it. It's Pokemon. Unfortunately, I'm one of those suckers that will buy it. I don't buy everything Pokemon, obviously. Like I still haven't bought Pokemon Snap or anything, but like the mainline titles like these and Legends Arceus, I definitely will be getting. So that's gonna be pretty sweet. That's pretty cool. And they're gonna go over all the story details. This was interesting here. You can change like your character around a little bit, like give Dawn blonde hair, make her black, whatever. That's kind of cool. And then, of course, you got the starters. All these models look awesome. I'm really glad what they did with Cynthia, too. She looks awesome. My girl, Cynthia. And then Rowan. In addition to legendary Pokemon, some wild Pokemon will also differ between the two games. I don't know why they need to tell you this. That's been a consistent thing throughout the entire damn series. Why do they still have to tell us that? Did you know? And then, of course, the Underground, which looks, again, awesome. And I'm glad that they added... It almost looks kind of like Mystery Dungeon-y. I don't know. It's super cool. I wonder if they... Let's see. Use the Explorer Kit to receive... You'll receive during your adventure to visit the Grand Underground, where you can participate in activities such as digging up valuable treasure and Pokemon fossils and creating your own secret base. You can also visit places called Pokemon Hideaways, where you can find Pokemon that live in a variety of different environments. Pokemon Hideaways come with a variety of different terrains, ranging from still water caverns to volcanic landscapes, with different Pokemon living in each type of environment. Yada yada yada. No mention of online though, so that's kind of sucky. So obviously you can dig into the walls again. You can build your own secret base, which this did look cool. Having like all the different statues and stuff that you could have. That's pretty cool. Any kind of customization is always cool. Adventure together with trainers all over the world. Okay, there's your online. Yeah! Ah, that's gonna be so cool. You can interact with trainers all over the world through your Nintendo Switch's system's local communication or online communication, as well as adventuring together in the Grand Underground. You can also dig fossils together. Ah, that's gonna be sweet. Oh, that's gonna be great. That's what I wanted to see right there. Riolu. I did wish that they had a few more customization options. Again, in the trailer, it looked like that there was like preset outfits, which is cool, but you can't like mix and match, I don't think. Maybe, but I don't know. Guess we'll have to see. Super contest shows are popular performances in Sinnoh. They each put 4 performers together. So I wonder if there's online with that as well. Because I think I remember like there was like wireless communication for those as well. So you got visual, dance. Although I never really did contests. So like I'm not too sure on that. As we've seen from my recent playthrough of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, I don't know contests. I'm so bad at them. You, me, Grand Underground, Fossils, and Chill. Yep. I will definitely... Whoever's going to be getting Pokemon, we can... Hopefully, if they allow it, depending on how they have the online set up, because there's no mention of online with friends, mind you, it's just online with other people. So we'll have to see, but but yeah, I will definitely be more than happy to do stuff for the viewers in the stream and stuff for that. We'll have to come up with some cool stuff to do. Leafy! Ah, he looks so cute. Walk around with your favorite Pokemon. I'm really glad they brought that back from Johto. That's great. The Union Room. Ah. So cool. Adventure in style wearing your favorite outfits. You'll be able to buy and change outfits at the Metronome Style Shop in Veilstone. Okay. And then, of course, the Pokemon Home, which I'm really glad that, you know, I really feel that they're going to use Pokemon Home as kind of like their mainstay focus, which is good. It's nice to have like a one-stop shop for everything. So that's cool. And then, of course, the pre-orders. Oh, if you pre-order, you get all this stuff. You can get the Manphy egg if you pre-order. Now, I do plan on getting it, so maybe I will pre-order and get the Manphy egg, even though I think I have it already, but maybe I don't. And I think I'll have to double check, but I know Girl of the Night is going to be getting Pearl, so I think we're probably going to be buying the double pack together. I'm going to have to double check that. Either way, I'm getting Diamond personally just because that's kind of my thing, is I always get the blue version of every Pokemon game. But I think me and Knight talked about getting the double pack, so I have to double check on it. Not that you save any money or do anything, it's literally just the double pack. You don't save any money by doing it, but it just is what it is. Well, cool. See, there's a lot more in the website that they didn't even go over in the trailer, so I'm glad that we kind of went over that as well. No. Does this... I don't know if you can see my mouse cursor. But does the Pearl look blue to you? Like, seriously? Just because you say it's second doesn't mean that it's the quote-unquote blue version. Okay, yeah, my mouse cursor was not being captured, nor apparently is anything else. There it is. Okay. There. Now I got a mouse cursor. But yeah, does that look blue to you? Or does Diamond look blue? What? Why would Palkia being water have anything to do with being blue? Was it... What? Okay. Sure. So yes, I am getting Diamond, and I know Knight said that she was going to get Pearl. That's why we were talking about getting the double pack together, but... So yeah, cool. So I think that is it for this segment of Real Talk. I don't really have much else to go over other than be sure to join me when these games come out, because I will be definitely doing those on stream quite a bit, as I do a lot of my Pokemon content on stream. So if you do enjoy Pokemon content, be sure to follow and subscribe and whatever else. But I am going to end this Real Talk segment here. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to follow the channel or like the video. And I'll catch you guys next time. And as always, this is Wolfblade, signing out.